What's the unintentionally funniest thing you've ever heard a child say? So I teach second grade, and last month I had parent-teacher conferences scheduled. This one mom came in to talk about her son Jacob's progress. Sweet kid, but definitely one of those who says whatever pops into his head. We were sitting there going over his math scores when Jacob burst through the door. He'd been in the hallway with some other kids whose parents were also meeting with teachers. He ran straight up to his mom and tugged on her sleeve like his life depended on it. "Mom, can I tell Ms. Claire what you said about her hair?" I watched this woman's face go from normal to completely horrified in about 2 seconds. Her eyes went wide and she started shaking her head at Jacob, but he wasn't paying attention to her signals at all. I probably should have stopped him right there, but honestly I was curious. Plus, Jacob looked so excited to share whatever this was. "Go ahead, Jacob," I said, trying to keep my voice normal. This kid just lit up like Christmas morning. He turned to me with the biggest grin and said, "Mom said your haircut looks like a squirrel tried to build a nest on your head." Dead silence. Like you could hear the clock ticking on the wall kind of silence. I tried really hard not to laugh because his mom looked like she wanted to crawl under the desk and disappear forever. Her face went from white to bright red in seconds. "Jacob, I didn't mean it like that," she stammered, waving her hands around. We were talking about different hairstyles but Jacob wasn't done. Oh no, he was just getting started. "Oh, and Mom also said if she had that haircut, she'd wear a hat all the time." At that point, I completely lost it. I started laughing so hard I had tears in my eyes. And when Jacob saw me laughing, he thought he was the funniest person alive. He started giggling and bouncing around like he'd just told the best joke ever. His mom tried to grab him and drag him toward the door while apologizing over and over. "I'm so sorry, Ms. Claire. He wasn't supposed to. I didn't think he was listening when I had to wave her off because I was still cracking up. It's fine, really. Kids repeat everything." She finally got Jacob out of there, but he stuck his head back in one more time to yell, "Mom thinks you look like a squirrel," before she pulled him away completely. I told that story in the teacher's lounge the next day, and everyone agreed it was probably the best backhanded compliment ever delivered by a 7-year-old. Even the principal was dying laughing when she heard it. But here's the really good part. The next week, Jacob came to school super proud carrying this drawing he'd made at home. It was supposed to be me, but my hair was drawn like a giant brown nest with little acorns scattered throughout it. There were even tiny squirrel faces peeking out from different parts. He marched right up to my desk and handed it over like he was giving me the Mona Lisa. "I drew your squirrel hair, Ms. Claire. Do you like it?" Instead of being embarrassed, I hung that drawing right up on the classroom wall next to all the other student artwork. I told the kids it was a perfect example of artistic honesty. That drawing stayed up there the entire rest of the school year. Every single parent who came in for meetings or events would stop and stare at it, and most of them would ask about it. I'd just smile and say, "One of my students thinks I have squirrel hair." Jacob's mom still couldn't look me in the eye for weeks after that conference. Every time she picked him up from school, she'd just wave from the car instead of coming inside, but eventually she started laughing about it too.